Hey guys, it's Matt. I'm here with OpenTTD, a remake of the awesome DOS game Transport Tycoon Deluxe by Chris Sawyer. We're gonna have a look and see how it goes. Well, I have played this game and the original quite extensively, so it's not really a first look for me, but oh well. So this is what you get when you load the game up. This is not what it'll look like for you. I'm using the... nope, not that one. This one, the original DOS graphics, whereas when you load the game up, if you try it out, it'll be the new ones that the developers have made. This is all completely free. You can get it on their website. There'll be a link in the description. So let's get into it. First you have, these are the three different places you can play on. So there's, I guess, foresty kind of area, snowy, desert, and then Toyland. Then you got all these options that you can change, and then there's more advanced options here you can mess with. So let's get a new game going. There, as you can see, you pick what world you want. You can pick the size up to 4096, which is massive. I use 512 by 512 is pretty decent size. Using the original land generation, then number of towns high, terrain flat, random seed. You can just mash this button here to get a different one. Sea level very low, original tree algorithm. Start on 1950. Let's go, and then, yep, bam, there we go. That's not the move around keys. Yes, alright, so this is what it looks like with the original graphics. You can zoom out here and you can see this is the map. It's pretty big. See, here's the top corner and here's the bottom, and you got to remember this can get what, 8 times bigger, so it can get pretty massive. And yeah, and then you want to, like, these are all the industries. Like, this is a forest and that's an oil rig. You can tell pretty much what they are just by looking at it. And if you go over here, that's a coal power plant, a farm, factory, and there's all sorts around here you can mess with. So, and then what you first want to do is you want to look around and find something. Yeah, this looks pretty good. You want to find something, like you take the trees to the sawmill and you want to find one that's fairly close because you don't have a whole lot of money at the start. And you click on this button and you go to your rail construction tools. So you want to start out with a station, usually one track, and maybe 5 places long. You plonk it down, then you just grab whatever track type you want. So you got your angle and both the straight directions, and then this one here just snaps to whichever point of the square you're looking at, and you can just dig them up with this. Yep, works real nice. Get rid of those. And if you're not a fan of the pink, if that's what you start as, you can click on this one, and oh, we better build our headquarters wherever we want to do that. This town looks good. Oh, that's zoomed in really far. Yep. Then, come on. Screwing everything up. Oh, a bit of a cough there. Pink. And then you can pick whatever colour you want. Yeah, I can't be bothered going through and changing all that. So, and then get back to building our rail. So yeah, you just click and drag however far you want. Then you build your other station here, and if you go to this one, you can adjust the terrain. Just click and drag, and it flattens it out for you. Oh, I probably didn't need to put that far. Just blow that up. Put this out here. And then once you've got your rail built like this, you go to this one. It gives you a train depot. Automatically puts the tracks so the train can get on. Get a new vehicle. I usually start with this one here. Yep, buy vehicle, and then you have to add your carriages. These are all the carriages you can get. And we want wood trucks. I usually build 3 because this is pretty much the most basic system you can do. Yep, there's a mistake. and you can build it far more complex if you want. And I'll show you a save game that I've played quite a lot of hours on and you can see just what you can do. Then you get this one and you say go to here, get a full load, and go to here and unload, and then you just hit start and the train will go, just chewing out. Yep, right, yep, that looks good. And you can see citizens celebrate the train arrival, and it'll sit in the station and load up, and the first time usually takes longer than normal. So, yeah, and then once you have the first base of your company going, you can expand out to all of these different industries. And if you don't like trains, even though I was going to say it's got train in the title, but it doesn't. That's just what I used to call the game when I was like 7. But you can do roads if you like. If you don't want to use trains for some reason, I always use trains because to me when I was 7 this was the train game, not Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Yep, so if we want we can, if we just go like this just to show it off, build some road here. Works basically the same as the train track, except you don't have to build the corners, they get built automatically. Then you can build a bus station. So if we want this bus station, we can just use these ones, they're in line, put it there, and we'll just put another one over in this town here. A shed, just put that there. So same process as building a train, so you buy your bus, go to this station, full load, then go to this station. Yep, and now because I clicked full load on both, it'll load here and here, whereas the train is just unloading, unloading, and unloading. And you just hit go again, and off it goes. There's also planes. If I click the right button, yep, there we go. So you can build an airport. You get bigger airports as you go on through the game. Just like most of the other things, you get more and more, and then there is ships where you can, this map isn't a good example of it, but usually around the edge there's a decent amount of water and there will be a oil rig there, and you can ship the oil to a refinery wherever one is. Here we go, this is a refinery here, ship it to this place, and then or you can ship it just to the land and get a train or truck or however you want to take it here, and then you can train it over to the refinery. So, yeah, and then once you've been playing for a while, as you can see we're in year 1950. I should have checked what years they actually are, but once you progress you can unlock new rail types. As you can see there's electrified rail construction. That's actually new to this version of the remake because it was originally just railway, monorail construction and maglev, but they put it in because there is electric trains that you can get for this rail that would need electricity overhead rails, but they weren't in the original. And then yeah, you can just progress, change out your tracks if you want, or just build completely new tracks with the new rails. So if we go, I'll show you a bit more of a complex station you can build, which still isn't that complex compared to some of the things that you can build, as you'll see when I load up that other save. I should probably explain the iron ore and the factory. That is actually a 3-step process, if I can find the right things. Yep, there we go. So something like this, what I would do, I'd get a station, maybe 2 platforms. I usually use 4 length. And then, as you can see, this, I just pointed at the screen as if you could see. This blue box shows where you can, where if it's overlapping, say this factory here or this iron ore mine, it can get or deposit stuff there. So if I build this here, and we go to roads, put some of these down, it'll let me get enough of them down. Yep, this is kind of cheaty. You couldn't do this in the original game, and I think I had to adjust some settings to let me have this many. But now, as you can see, if I click on this, it accepts grain, livestock and steel, and I'm getting iron ore from the iron ore mine. If we build rails like this is how I usually do it. You put your angle snap here. Oh, put one up in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Yep, like this. And stretch it out a bit. Oh, can't go around it like that. Just go around the factory here. Now where is that steel mill? There it is. Just put this land up. This is going to cost lots of money, which I probably don't have, but oh well. So yeah, you get your train line over here. Yep, out of money, and luckily we can take out a loan. Just mash this button a few times. I think if you set it up right, the maximum loan you can get is $1 million, which usually is plenty to get you started, but once you start earning megabucks, you earn a lot of money. What's going on? A road vehicle 1 is lost. Well, oh well, he can just roam around like an idiot for the rest of the video. Yes, build us other station. Put it this direction. Yep, that'll work. Put these like this. No, I want this one. Yep. Oh, yeah, this will work. This isn't optimal because you don't really want to have 90-degree turns like this, but I'm not really trying real hard to get it correct. Then you put your depot down, and then you want to build 2 trains. Well, you could do it with 1 train, but it's not very practical. Then you need some steel trucks, 3 of them. You can build a lot more. See if I just, you can see I have a lot. I don't know how many that is, but it is way too many. That's all I can say. Now quickly get rid of all of these because I went and bought them when I don't need them. Wow, I bought a lot, didn't I? Oh, there we go, there's the end. 2 more. Come on, come on. Yep, and then you can see they're not on the train. You just click and drag them up to the train. Iron ore hoppers, 3 of those. Put that on this train. Which one's this? That's this train. So we set this train to go to here. Oh, that's not the button I meant to press. That's the button I meant to press, and then go to here and unload. Yep. Now you can go, and then this train, you do the opposite because it's picking up steel from here, and then it's going to drop the steel off here to the factory. Yes, that's that one. And you can go, and as you can see, the train won't exit the station if there's another train on the track. Now to fix that, if you want to build massive train networks, you have to use these. These are the signals. Now all of these, except for this one here, weren't in the original game, so I'm not super sure how they work. I have used them, but I just use these block signals. They're the easiest. So you put them down, you just click and it brings up one facing each direction in. As you can see, like this one, the train can go this way but not this way, or it can go this way but the light's red. And if you click again, it switches it so the train can go this way and will not go this way no matter what. And then you just click again and it switches it over. And then you just do, this is how I do it, just put them down every few blocks. And this here is a cool new feature they added. If I just click and drag, you can see that's not how you do it. You hold control, click and drag, and it spaces them out evenly all the way to the end of your station. And then, oh, that's not good. That train has gone the wrong way. But oh well, he'll turn around once he gets Or I've built this wrong as well. Once he gets to here, he'll turn around automatically. Those how they should be. And then we can put these in. And then, yep, oh, that's done that to there. Yep, we got all our signals in, and now the trains can go around freely however they like. I should probably send him to turn around, and how do I do this? Skip, go to that one just so he's not mucking around. Right, well, that's pretty much all the basics you need to know, and you just keep on building and building. So I'll quickly load up my other save just to show you what you can do with this game. Right, so this is a save that I've built, that I've played for a long time. As you can see, it's the year 2123, and you start in 1950, was it? And you can see the time we were playing before is 1 year. That's what that finance box that popped up at the end of the recording there means. So yes, this is all one station, and it is quite hectic. This is the third or fourth iteration of this station I've had to build, just so I can get the whole workflow of all the trains coming through. And it is quite complex. I think I've seen more complex ones, but it gets the job done. See, look how many stations does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 station platforms. And as you can see here, see how there's, you probably can't see it on the video, but there's a little white mark on this, and then this one's got a little yellow mark there. Those are the signals I was talking about before. And this is my main station. This is where almost every train either picks something up or drops something off. So that's why that one's so big. Oh, the plane has crashed. Oh well. Well, I did not want to center on that. An airport now accepts goods. I don't care. I don't care. That's another plane crashed. Yep. They are really annoying. But as you can see, I have a lot of rails. Then all of these come up here, and there's this station. This is the second biggest station. This is the steel plant and a farm. So all the iron ore comes here and gets processed, and then the little steel trains come and pick it up. So you can see there's 1,500 items of livestock, 1,100 grain, and 48 48 tons of steel. And this is all the maglev track, if you didn't realize, because I didn't explain it. And I have trains going quite literally everywhere. As you can see, they come up here, and they just weave around the entire map, all along here, down here. Oh, somebody in the red team is trying to steal my business. This is the other player's AI, which I probably should have explained. They're not the brightest. You can change the difficulty, but they usually do stuff like this, which is quite stupid, and he is still running standard rails in the year 2123 because he's an idiot. I don't think the red company actually works anymore because this save was transferred between computers, which I think wrecked the AI. So if we go here, this is my company, CMATS Transport. Company value is 8,400,000,000. Most of that is in cash. As you can see down here, I have $7 million cash. I have 1,200 rail pieces, 5,600 road pieces, 24 water tiles, 512 station towers, and 150 airports. A lot of these airports and road pieces I didn't actually build myself. I bought out other companies to get. If you go to here, this is another company. I think this is a company that doesn't actually build anything anymore. But oh well, that's my fault. As you can see, the world gets pretty populated. This is a 512 by 512 map as well, I'm pretty sure. And it gets quite dense once you've been playing a long time. And this here, this is my superhighway that I built that I didn't really utilize. The trains There you go. It's dual carriageway all the way down, and you can see it runs all the way along here. Then under this city, across, all the way across the map over to here. Yep, all that way. And all the trains, all of this rail is all interconnected. And it's got a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of trains. How many trains did it say I have? Oh, here we go, 75 trains. And I'm pretty sure all of them are running on the same rails. That's what I love about this game. You can just build massive train networks just like in real life. So yeah, this is Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, or OpenTTD as it should be called. I'm Matt, and I'll see you all next time.